Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is DXXTH, and today I'm going to be talking about a little, kind of a random topic, one that has many misconceptions and one that has just a lot of, a lot of dots around it and a lot of perceptions about it. And that topic is going to be a little thing called love. Now, a lot of people talk about love as if it's like the bringer of eternal happiness and it's like the greatest thing in the world and it's the savior of all problems and love has no boundaries and this and that. But the fact of the matter is, love. There's a lot of things that people misunderstand about love. Usually, I think it has to do with brought about the media and the movies and how it's portrayed in the media and just the overall view of it that's kind of embedded in our minds from everyday society. And the fact that love is the key to eternal happiness and the rest of your life and everything. It's the answer to everything. It's not. And don't let people tell you that it is. And if it is, and if you are in love and it is the answer to all your problems, well, that's just just know that can end at any time. People change, things change. It's never secured. It's something that has a high probability that it won't last. And the reality of it is it can definitely break people if they're not ready for it. A lot of people are looking their whole lives for this thing called love, and they talk about it with people, and people who are in love, they'll completely abandon everything they know because they have a new girlfriend, or they love their girlfriend, or they've been with some person for however long. And the fact of the matter is, like, how often do you see them come back, and how often do you see they're completely broken, and how often just people put too much faith in that emotion, and they never have a solid ground with themselves. And I guess the reason I want to talk about this is because just to break the cycle of thought for anybody out there who has the belief that it's just the greatest thing of all time. Back in years back, I had met this girl, and there's something about her that, as soon as I seen her, I knew something was up. I knew there was just I sensed something in her, and I had a deep care for her, and I would do anything for her. Long story short, I eventually ended up getting with this girl, and I was with her for a decently long time. And I've had girlfriends before her and shit like that, and but nothing ever even compared to this person, and nothing. And I never thought in my entire life that I could care about another person so fucking much until this person. And yeah, this person has definitely changed my beliefs on everything and everyone. And it was definitely a solid reason for me to completely understand this the way it is. Love, I was with her for a while, and everything was perfect. Like, everything was fine. And I never thought this could happen, like I had said, and things just eventually started to change, and she started to change. We kind of started growing apart, and things before this were just insanely good, and I never thought anything could ever break this. And what do you know, it did. And there's even everybody around us, they always talked about us like, oh, it was so perfect, and oh, what happened to you guys, and this and that. And the thing is, like, love, it doesn't seem like love is really truly meant to last. Like, yeah, you can get lucky and you can find, somebody who you'll love and who you'll communicate with, and you'll grow together, and, everything will work out fine, but how rare is that? How many parents do you see that get divorced? How many parents do you see that just don't get along and are just together just to support the family and just to keep, their kids to grow up with two parents and stuff like that? And just how often do you see it not working out? The fact of the matter is, the media has put into our brains that love is some kind of like crazy, perfect thing that you're going to experience in your life, and it's going to be the greatest thing ever, and everything's going to end up happily ever after. But no, the thing is, you have to have a solid ground with yourself, because if you don't truly love yourself, you can't truly be fine with loving somebody else, because, well, you can, but the thing is, once you come out of that love, you're going to be more broken than you've ever been before. If you don't have a solid self-esteem, you don't have a solid ground with yourself, And sorry if you heard that phone. I don't know if you heard the phone, but the phone was going off. But yeah, if you don't have a solid ground with yourself and a solid security with yourself and love for yourself, and you get in a relationship with somebody else and you're gonna end up loving them, you know, just go into it with the reality of mindset that it's most likely not going to last. Just take it for what it is. If you can make it last, then that's great. That's great. I mean, that's really rare to happen, but maybe you found the one. But you know, just go look at the reality of it, and things aren't truly, you know, love isn't truly meant to completely last. It's just a random topic that I wanted to talk about, and the thing is, like, I don't know, like, just have a solid ground with yourself. You know, don't put complete faith in other people. I know I'm kind of rambling, but I mean, like I said, if you ever get in love with somebody and you end up breaking up with them, and you're just gonna be completely crushed because your emotions and your happiness was completely codependent on that person. And if you're not dependent on yourself for happiness, then you're going to be completely destroyed once you get out of love with somebody else. And just the fact that, you know, the media portrays it as, you know, it's, you get with somebody and it's perfect and everything's fine and there's no problems, and there's so many problems you're going to encounter in a relationship with somebody, especially on that high of an emotional level. You know, it always seemed to me like love is just one step away from hate. And it's, you know, you see it so many times. You know, love and hate are the complete bipolar opposite of each other. But once you love somebody and they fuck you over, they do something, then your emotions just completely flare to the opposite, and it's just really hard to take whatever has happened. And it's love to a fragile person can definitely destroy them, destroy every part of them. You see a lot of people talking about killing themselves and talking about how they can't live without that person, they can't do this and that. It's like a drug. You become completely dependent on it if you're not fine with yourself. Like, and it's just know that the reality of it is, you know, it's just an emotion. It's there to bind two people. You know, it's not this magical fucking thing that it's hyped up to be. You know, it's great. It has its great things about it, and it has its terrible things about it. But the chances of it actually lasting are very, very slim. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about it at this moment. Kind of a short rant about love, kind of a random thing, but it's something different. And it's just, you know, just to break the cycle of thought about it, and just take it for what it is. And if you're experiencing love with somebody, or when you experience love with somebody, just know the reality of it. You know, just know what can happen, what does happen, and what you're gonna have to deal with. It's not perfect. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for this commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.